Hey everyone, thanks for watching. My name is Eric Bubel. I'm a partner and investment real estate advisor here at the Foundation Group. And today we're going to be talking about 1031 tax deferred exchanges. And to help us with this discussion is Sam Barnes with Exchange Trust. Sam, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So I think jumping right into it, what's a 1031 tax deferred exchange and what are the benefits of it?
If somebody owns investment property, commercial property, multifamily, and they want to exchange that, sell it, and buy something new, the smartest thing to do, one of the smartest things to do right up front is talk about deferring the tax. So as long as they reinvest that money within 6 months, hire a facilitator like me, it's a piece of cake.
Perfect. Now, what's the facilitator's job in this transaction?
Well, a facilitator is required by the IRS. This is an IRS function, deferring the tax. They have rules. Their rules are a facilitator or an intermediary has to be hired. It cannot be the seller's CPA or attorney. It has to be a qualified intermediary. I work with the closing agents. I'm on all the documents as a co-seller, co-buyer. The funds come to my trust account. I hold them until they're necessary for the purchase or purchases. Yeah, it's a pretty simple process.
So you have no choice. You have to use them.
Have to use them.
Especially if you're doing a 1031 exchange. So there are two main rules when doing a 1031. If you can elaborate on the 45 days and the 200% rule,
right.
That'd be really helpful.
The seller has 45 days to identify replacement properties from the closing date of the sale. The rules are you can identify up to 3 properties and choose from one of those 3 that actually gets purchased within the 180 days, or they can identify as many properties as they wish, as long as the total of all those properties does not exceed 200% of the sales price of the initial sale.
And it is rare to have more than 3 properties, but someone's selling a $10 million asset, that makes sense to have closing on more than one property. And then there's a 1031 reverse exchange, which is not often does it happen, but what are the details on that?
In a reverse exchange, the replacement property is purchased first before the sale happens. The time frames are the same. The 45-day rule exists for the identification of what's going to be sold. So the seller could change their mind and sell something else as long as it's within 45 days. And then the sale actually has to take place within the same 180 days. So same rules, just flip-flopped. It's just it gets a little tricky at the beginning when they're purchasing that first property with the title.
Especially having the funds up front to buy the property first before they sell their asset, because usually our funds are tied up in our properties that we own, right? So that's it is unique, but it does happen. Absolutely.
That's why it's a little more rare.
Yeah. It does make it a little bit easier, especially if you know the price to sell your property at, and you know the market, comfortable with that. So Sam, thank you for answering these questions. And what's the best way our viewers can get a hold of you?
They can email me at sam@exchangetrust.com or phone call anytime, 425-697-0479.
I'll also have a link down below to get a hold of him, his website, and any other questions, be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.